my channel Good Mind Gyan. We were studying about class 7 ICSE chapter physical and chemical changes. In the previous video we studied about the first 6 experiments. I will repeat the 6th experiment and go ahead. So the 6th experiment was burning of magnesium ribbon. We had seen that the burning of the magnesium ribbon is an important experiment. Here you heat the magnesium ribbon on a non-luminous flame for about 2 minutes, and what do you observe? You observe that it burns with a brilliant white flame producing a large amount of heat and light. So what it leaves behind is a white ash. This white ash is magnesium oxide, which is commonly called as magnesium oxide. Okay, so magnesium oxide so formed does not change to magnesium ribbon on cooling, so the change is irreversible. So with this we can conclude that the change brought about in this experiment is a permanent change. So a new product is formed which has entirely different properties, that is magnesium oxide, and a large amount of heat and light energy is evolved. Let's see the next experiment. Please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Let's see the next experiment. Experiment number 7. It is the burning of a candle. Fix a candle on a table and you light it, and what will you observe after 10 minutes? The candle burns to give heat and light energy. Okay, the candle does not regain its original size when it is put off. Here in the picture you can see that the candle has grown smaller in size. So burning of candle is a permanent change which cannot be reversed. Actually the candle burns to form new products, that is carbon dioxide gas and water vapor. Experiment number 8. Heating of mercuric oxide. Here what you can do is you have to take a hard glass test tube and put 2 grams of red colored mercuric oxide, that is HgO. So you clamp the test tube on an iron stand, you heat the test tube strongly, and what will you notice? You will notice that the color of mercuric oxide changes to black. Okay, and when you further heat the test tube it is filled with fumes, and at this moment you can hold a wooden splint in the test tube. Like here in the picture you can see a splint is held which is glowing. Okay, so tiny silvery droplets will be seen on the cooler parts of the test tube. On cooling the test tube the change is not reversed. So here what you see is that on heating the mercuric oxide, that is HgO, it decomposes and gives you mercury and oxygen. So the release of oxygen you can test with the help of the glowing splint, and the mercury is seen, or is the product which is formed. So two new products here are formed. One is mercury and one is oxygen. The mercury vaporizes and liquefies on the cooler parts of the test tube, and the oxygen is responsible for the glowing splint. So on strong heating of the mercuric oxide, it is a permanent change which cannot be reduced, and furthermore new products are also formed. Then we come to the 9th experiment, that is of heating of sugar. Here you take a hard glass test tube, okay, and put 2 grams of sugar in it. When you heat the test tube strongly, what will you observe? You will observe that the sugar will melt and it will turn brown in color. When you further heat, it will give you steam which condenses on the cooler part of the test tube. The residue which is left in the test tube is black in color. Okay, so now on cooling the change does not reverse. You will not get the white sugar back because the sugar on heating has turned black. Thus heating of sugar is a permanent change. Actually the sugar decomposes to form charcoal, which is a form of carbon, and it is black in color, and it also gives off water in the form of steam, right? So from these experiments, all which we saw in the previous video and in this video, we can conclude, okay, that sometimes the changes are temporary and sometimes the changes are permanent. Whenever there is a temporary change, no new products are formed or no new substance is formed. But when it is a permanent change, a new substance is formed. So there are